Optimism's latest news and developments, and OP tokens, price prediction, and technical analysis. Welcome back. Moneybags Rico here, bringing you financial awareness to a crypto space that is changing on the hour, every hour. With that being said out the way, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Make sure that bell notification is lit because you would have caught this one at 81 cents yesterday. If you missed the video from yesterday, OP was trading at 81 cents. We covered a lot of the articles that explain why some of this volume was going to start to increase and why we could potentially, not financial advice, see OP breaking over the $1 mark. And we talked about that yesterday. And this video, we're not going to go over the articles. We're going to do some price predictions, and we're going to do them on KuCoin and coin market cap, because I want to show you guys the difference in these indicators, right? Especially the MACD. Before we carry on, moving over to KuCoin right away, we can see that the MACD has a different characteristic than over here on coin market cap. Unfortunately, KuCoin does not have the MACD that I like, so I don't really use it on KuCoin, but it's just something to note. And the differences are, looking back at the one on CoinMarketCap, when these candles are solid, that means they have buying pressure. They have more momentum. When they start to become hollow, that buying pressure has started to exit, right? So on the daily chart, we see that we have a solid green candle, meaning that we have buying pressure. We layer this chart. On the 4-hour chart, this looks fantastic. This is breakout territory. The MFI was oversold already. We reached the oversold mark right here. We're marching up. The MACD is now crossing over. We zoom in. The blue line crossed the orange, and we have a solid green candle on the MACD, indicating that there's buying pressure. Moving over to KuCoin, we can see that the MACD on KuCoin does not show the characteristics that I like, and for that reason, on these type of charts, I normally don't use the MACD if it does not have those characteristics that I like, right? So let's go ahead and get this MACD out of my way really quick, just to make the chart have a little bit more space. Now, looking at what we have right here, we talked about yesterday that psychological barrier, right? So let's get our support and resistance lined up right away. If you guys are part of the OP token community, go ahead and smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video. The last video, even with the potential of being up 25%, you guys didn't share the video quite enough. So let's share these videos because there's money on the table. You guys have somebody supporting you guys. It was at 81 cents. We see OP up 25% and the volume up 26.4%. This is epic right here. This is some trading volume going on. And OP, just going back one more time really quick, we can see, the volume is 26.43%. So we see that volume stepping in right off the top. Now we see this resistance that we pointed out yesterday on the chart. Let's get all our lines all lined up together, right? We have this area right here where we started to make higher lows. We have our zero threshold that we made down here. That's right. So let's go ahead and make this a little bit bigger. And this is another reason why KuCoin's nice, because we can make this chart really nice and big, okay? So let's go ahead and adjust these charts. So right now, looking at these support and resistance, easy areas to identify, we're reaching that area, that psychological barrier, that 99 cents, flipping over to that dollar mark. One thing that we would want to see, now that we have the zero threshold, we have the zero threshold at the bottom right here at the 44 cents mark, and we started to march up towards, let's go ahead and mark these just so we have it marked up for everybody. So we have the zero threshold right here, right? Then we have the setup, right? That break up, making a higher low, letting us know like, okay, something's going on. We had the resistance. And it's nothing new. We've been here before, right? We got this resistance right here, and we noticed that we've hit it before. So this is a key area. It's just that psychological barrier. But there's not to say that we can't stand on top of that line, because if we look in the past, that's where we started off before. We try to hold on to that dollar mark. So that's something that we can see that happening again, especially with the bullish news that's coming out with Optimism. What you would want to see, of course, not financial advice. I don't want you guys FOMOing in, but this is a design that you will most likely see, right? We're going to want to see that higher low. That's something that we're going to continue to see over and over again moving forward. So let's go ahead and get this out the way. So, it's making that higher low nonstop just like that, right? So making these higher lows little by little will let us know that we're reaching the next zone will be this breakout zone right here. And if we break out from this, we could see definitely going to chase to the all-time highs. But with the things that Optimism has. These all-time highs are not going to be here to stay. Optimism is undervalued right now. I believe that it will break these all-time highs. You know, how long would it take? When is it going to do it? You know, that's kind of determining on the market right now. We're not sure. Are the bulls walking into a slaughterhouse, or is this bear trap season? Are we trapping bears left and right that are trying to short things while really there's an accumulation going on right now? And we can see the accumulation when we start to layer the chart going down to the 4-hour chart. We can see that we held on to that zero threshold, and we're continuing to march above, right? We made this new support level. We traded above this support level. We held on to it a couple times on the 4-hour chart, saying that we're not going underneath this 63 cents. And right now, this is a channel that we're going to be paying attention to. We can see that the candle wants to break past that. Layering the chart again. Notice that we have the KDG on our side. We also have the money flow index on our side. And we have the SAR, one of my favorite indicators, on our side. The dots on the bottom, those green dots indicated right there. Moving down to the 2-hour chart, we can see that, you know, we are oversold. We're reaching that overbought section, which, you know, starts to tell you that we might consolidate for a little bit. Not saying that, you know, we're not going to break out, but this is a tough area to usually get out of, is that psychological barrier. And if we go down to the 1-hour chart, we can see us peaking right above that line. So this is getting very interesting. I would want us to, you know, kind of wait for this to kind of all reset, because if you notice, as we're starting to layer them, they're all kind of towards the top of this MFI. Not saying that the MFI can't rip up way up here, but a safer trade, more, you know, what a better filter would be to wait for it to be at least oversold. If you want to wait to this area right here, this is the area that happens a lot, right at that 51 mark, or the 61.8, of course, the Fibonacci sequence. So let's layer this chart one more time to the 30-minute chart and see what we got going on. We see the MFI peaking over the oversold, but then again, we see the KDG crossing over. And now when that golden cross happens, that one helps you with the trend. Just kind of exactly how the SAR does with the dots. So the SAR lets us know which way the trend is going to go. The trend is your friend. When these dots flip, it lets you know. Also, make sure you have the candles. I didn't have mine, and I noticed it looked a little bit cluttered. You want your candles set on the Heiken Ashi. Look at the candles normally. Look at how choppy they are. Green, red, green, red, green, red. Not saying that there's not a way for you guys to understand it, but for me, at least for me, when I put it on the Heiken Ashi and you match it together with the SAR, notice how it almost is perfect. Not all the time, right? Nothing's perfect all the time. But with the Heiken Ashi candles, the minute the first green candle came out, we also have the SAR flipping over. We also have, you know, there's other indicators that are matched right up. And right now we see these dots separating. So we're going to want to pay attention. We see ourselves peaking over. We're at 96 cents, almost 97 cents. So this is getting very bullish. We're going to go down to the 15-minute chart, see what we got going on. We still have very bullish candles. Again, in the MFI, we're overbought already. So kind of letting us know that we might see, you know, some consolidation within this channel, because we know that we're hitting that, getting close to that psychological barrier, that 99 cents mark, an area that we continuously hit. Notice as we layer the chart, we hit it here, 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 hitting it there again. So this is that barrier that we're going to want to break. Just go ahead and entertain ourselves, go all the way down to the 5-minute. We can see that this is that same area. So let's go ahead and go back and move back up just to get a clear view of everything. Let's go back to that 4-hour chart. Zoom out really quick. Let's make this a little bit bigger. You can see what's going on right here. Okay, so these are the areas that we're going to be watching out for. Right here, that psychological barrier, that 99 cents mark. And the minute we break above that, if you see some red candles, don't panic, right? We're going to wait for all these things to line up. We still have a lot of room on the MFI on the 4-hour chart. So on the 4-hour chart, we're looking good. On the KDG, it's got a beautiful, just vertical line poking straight up. We're at 97 cents right now, moving up to that 97 cents mark. So this is going to be that area that we'll watch for. We see the SAR dots starting to separate. Usually means that we're losing a little bit of momentum. But these are these areas that we want to watch for. When we see a break above, we see some red candles, don't panic, just wait, especially if you have it on the Heiken Ashi candles, because we're simply just making higher lows. Up, 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 low, up, low, up, low, just like that. Higher lows nonstop. So we're going to want to see this. We're going to sit on the sidelines, wait for it to go up, past this psychological barrier to prove to us that it can break through there because it's had trouble in the past. Wait for it to make a support, and then followed by some green candles with the SAR on the bottom, and also the KDG green line crossing all the other, the red and blue line, letting us know that we have some momentum to push and have a continuation. And remember, if you guys are using KuCoins and you guys like the MACD like I do, and it doesn't match up, just switch over. You know, this is your money. Do with it as you please, but switch over to something that has a MACD like this, because it is very convenient being able to tell, look at this, how much confidence it gives you in these candles, that we have a lot of volume stepping in, even on the 1 hour chart. Now we see the MACD showing us a lot of respect with these bullish candles that are solid green. Layering this chart up again, look at those MACD candles, very solid, very bold. Let's go down to the 15-minute chart. So right here, this is where we have that indication, that hollow candle, where we can start to see what I was talking about. Probably some consolidation, moving within that channel, because we're starting to lose that buying pressure. So keep in mind with these indicators, you know, they're a little bit different on different sites. Let me know what you guys need help with. If you guys need help with the indicators, what you guys want to know on the channel, what else you guys want to see on the OP token, and make sure you guys smash the like button. Share these videos. You know, there's some good content on here, and we went up 25%. This was at 81 cents. Let the rest of the OP community know what's going on, and continue to come back and experience the abundance of money with me. Until next time, you guys know what it is. Later.